Hi everyone, so today I'm going to show you how I bonded my trio of bunnies. So, first of all, before you start bonding your rabbits, every single rabbit involved has to be desexed. Otherwise, you're going to have a litter of rabbits, and rabbits do breed very quickly, so you do not want to have a sudden litter of rabbits. So, once all of your rabbits are desexed, you can start with the process. So first of all, you're going to want an area where they've not been before. And this is to stop them being aggressive or dominant. So all of them are kind of neutral and no one knows this area. And if your rabbits start fighting or draw blood from each other, you're going to want to use a dustpan and brush to separate them or a towel to put in between them and pick one up. So now let's go on to the actual process. Now, when you're bonding your rabbits, they'll most likely hump each other. And now this is not sexual at all, and this is just for them to establish who is the boss. You do not want to separate them when they do this, and you just need to let them do it. Sometimes this can be a little hard to watch, but you just got to let them do it. What you are seeing right now is the same thing that you don't want to separate. And again, this is just to establish who is the boss. Also, when you're bonding your rabbits, sometimes they're just going to sit at opposite ends of the room and ignore each other, like mine did for most of the session. And sometimes it's just better to sit for an hour, a few hours, just let them do it. But when you start off bonding, you're going to want to start 5-10 minutes, and I'd say maximum is twice a day. Now, Pixie, which is the grey bunny, flopped next to Melon, which is a good sign because that means she is relaxed. Now this is a sign, if your rabbits do this, you can kind of tell that they're probably going to be likely to be able to be bonded. And so it's a little shaky here, but okay, Pixie's grooming Melon, and this is exactly what you want to see because in the wild, rabbits would kind of sit next to each other, shake off, groom each other, and right now when I'm recording this, my rabbits are doing it to each other now, so it is lovely to see. Now, look, Pixie's looking at the camera, it's quite cute. And, yep, she flopped. Again, really good signs here. I brought the rabbits outside because Merlin's more comfortable outside, and as you can see, they're exploring. And again, I normally have a really big area for them to run outside, but you want to have kind of a smallish area so they're kind of forced to interact. Now, again, Pixie's kind of grooming Merlin a little bit. And if I was just bonding two bunnies, I would stop here because they're bonded. Now, if you have subscribed to my channel and you've looked at some of my other videos, you know I have 3 rabbits. And I didn't add Ella, which is the black and white one, earlier because my vet recommended that I bonded 2 boys, which is Pixie and Merlin, and then add the girl. And this will just help stop the male being dominant over the girl and kind of stopping the other male from interacting with the girl. So yeah, so here's just Ella hopping around. And again, a little bit of mounting or humping. And this is all good signs. Here they all are kind of together. And Ella's doing a little bit of humping. And the good thing is that Pixie is just letting her do it to let it happen. And Merlin, who's the little one who just kind of sat there the whole time, he's not used to inside, so he is okay, and he just doesn't move a lot inside. But now all 3 are together and inside, and Merlin's all happy and stuff. So don't worry about him not liking inside or just sitting there. It's just what he does. Here we are, a few hours later. I actually moved my room around so I can fit the rabbit in a bigger area. And I just put Merlin in first because he's not used to being inside, just kind of sniffing around. So now I'm just showing you some clips of them all, and I'll see you next week. Oh, and I have got a rabbit Instagram. Woo! So make sure you follow me on that. It will be in the description, and I'm just Sarah's_Binky_Bunnies. So make sure you follow me there, and bye guys, see you next week. Bye!